Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Fox 23 News. I'm Nicole Menner. Saturday night was more than just a football game to Southern Miss receiver Jordan Mitchell. The redshirt junior battled countless injuries that kept him from seeing significant playing time over the last few years, but his comeback would begin against Jackson State. The Hattiesburg native had 4 receptions for 18 yards and a touchdown in the win and spoke about how it felt to get back out on the field.
I definitely woke up sore. It was a lot of plays, but it was definitely worth it. That's something that you like to have a feeling of. So anytime like you want to get better, like you're ready to be back out there just to get that feeling again. There's going to be a lot of adversity in our life. So Coach Hop talks about it all the time. It's just a matter of it's either fight or flight. So and he teaches us to fight. So that's all I've known.
The New Orleans Saints kick off the NFL season Sunday as they host the Tampa Bay Bucks. And some moves coming for the Saints today as they waived rookie 6th-round draft pick Boston Scott, leaving just Alvin Kamara and Mike Gillislee as the 2 active running backs on the roster. Now, the Bucks will be without quarterback Jameis Winston, who's out serving a suspension, so definitely a bit of advantage there for the Saints. But as far as the defense goes, quarterback Drew Brees considers theirs one of the best in the league.
They're a very good defense, and as you look at them, especially down the stretch last year, every game they played was close. And unfortunately, for them, they fell short in some of those. But they're right there at the end of a lot of those games. And so we know how competitive this team is, regardless of what their record said last year. I know that they're a prideful group. They got a lot of really good players on defense. That linebacking core is as good as there is in the league, in my opinion. So. It's going to be a tough test for sure.
And if you're going to be watching this game, which I assume you are, you're in luck because you can watch all the action right here on Fox 23. Kickoff is at noon. Make sure you tune in. All right, it was a crucial win in Atlanta today for the Braves as they look to avoid being swept by the Boston Red Sox. The Braves sat just 3 games ahead of the Phillies in the NL East entering the day and would turn to Mike Foltynewicz to slow down the Boston Bats. Folty was coming off a tough outing in Chicago, but he was able to shut down the Sox at Fenway back in May. So could he do it again this afternoon? Well, first things first, Ronald Acuna Jr. earning himself yet another record in the books today, sending his 8th leadoff home run into the center field seats for a franchise record, his 24th homer of the season. I think it's safe to say that Brian Snitker probably will keep him at the top of the lineup. Out to the 5th, and the Sox turning to their bullpen. Men on the corners for Ozzie Albies. He hits that one just in the right spot. Both runs would score, and that would be 3 for Albies. The Braves up 6-1. A bit of a meltdown there for the Red Sox. Now on to Foltynewicz. He would toss 6 complete innings, giving up just 2 hits, 1 run, and fanning 5 batters. But his performance would be spoiled. The Braves bullpen giving up 6 runs in the 8th inning as the best team in baseball fired a comeback, topped off with that Ian Kinsler single to tie things up at 7. But not so fast. Freddie Freeman up in the bottom half, and he wants that lead back. A solo home run, and the game is back in the Braves' favor. It was 8-7. But Freddie Freeman, the Red Sox raise you Brandon Phillips, playing in his first major league game of the season. He would knock a 2-run shot off A.J. Minter as the Red Sox put up the biggest comeback of the season, and the Braves are swept. The final score, 9-7 Red Sox. And now the Braves hold just a 2.5-game lead in the NL East, so it's crunch time for them.
It is.
Not for the Red Sox, though.
Nope. Red Sox sitting pretty, Mark.
Had to slip it in.
You say Dead Sox? Oh, Boston Red Sox. Oh, okay.
How are your Yankees doing?
Yeah.
We'll be back
Ouch.
right after this.